guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a clean girl makeup tutorial but emphasis on the brows. I'm going to be drawing my brows without an eye pencil. So if you have been having an issue with drawing your brows, this is the easiest way you can get that done. First thing first, I'll have to use this edge control. I like using this particular one because it doesn't leave oil behind. And then I use this particular brush. Mine broke out, but I'll just manage it like that. I use a particular brush to arrange my eyebrows. It doesn't leave oil behind, like I said, so I recommend you get this particular edge control. You can use a brow gel or anyone you have, but I make use of this particular edge control because I ran out of my brow gel and this one does the work perfectly for me. So I'm going to arrange my brows. I'll do it for this side and also do the same thing for the other side as well. This particular method is very easy because you don't need to start drawing with eye pencil and making mistakes. In this particular method, you just have to follow the shape of your brows. So after arranging the brows, like taking it upwards as if you're sweeping it upwards, you have to adjust the edges of the brows. Just give it a line, and then I use my hand to dab it up to make sure there is no oil at all. I don't go in with powder to set it at all because powder will just make you want to use the eye pencil on it. So this is my concealer. I take a reasonable amount of the concealer because I want the brow to pop. So I just follow the underneath of my brows. That particular line where your brow stopped is where you're going to start applying your concealer from. I recommend that you draw a line, more like using your brush to just make a slim line just underneath your brows where your brows ended. And then you wouldn't want your brows to be very bold or big, so you have to line it according to the bottom line of your brows. You have to do it very close to the bottom line of your brows so you don't achieve a very bold brows or something you won't like. You can either opt to carve your brows before going through this process because it will actually help you to give your brows a line at the bottom. But my brows, it's not carved, but it's very few, it's not plenty, so I just use mine like that and it works for me. When it comes to the front part of the brows, I avoid applying plenty concealer on it just to give it the natural look. I advise you apply plenty concealer so it doesn't look so kicky because we are going for the clean girl makeup look, so you wouldn't want anything that is too shouty or disorganized on your face. Then you go in with your fluffy brush or any brush that has a flat bottom. You tap into your eyelids like this. You don't have to sweep it, you have to tap, like dab it in. That's the only way it will come out soft and clean. If you sweep it out, you might go into the line you already made at the bottom of your brows. And when doing this, you have to be very careful to avoid taking the brush into the lines or above the lines, that's to touch your brows at all, because if you do that, you will have to go in with an eye pencil. And mind you, this particular tutorial, you're doing your brows without an eye pencil, so you have to be very careful when doing anything after achieving the lines under your brows. You just have to keep dabbing until you've achieved a very clean surface. There is no demarcation or no linings from the brows and the concealers. Everything have to blend out perfectly. For the clean girl look, I don't touch the upper part of my brows. I don't touch the top of my brows at all. So I'm just going ahead to do the same thing to the other side of my brows. I leave the top natural. I don't use foundation. I don't use concealers on it. That's why I said initially you have to make a line at the top, so it just gives it a curved shape at the top of your brows. If you leave it just standing up like the way you are brushing it upwards, it won't really be nice at all. So after you've given it the line at that top, there is no need to go in with any other product because you are going for the clean girl makeup look. This is the semi-finished look. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to be showing you how you can make it look exactly natural. I'll be going in with my powder palette. I'll just apply a powder over it to remove all the shiny or oily stuff from the base of my eye. Then I'll go in with a dark color of the powder. You can go in with a dark eyeshadow, a dark brown eyeshadow, but I prefer using my dark brown powder to go over it. When you are applying the powder, you have to take it to the upper part of the front side of your brows. Yes, that particular front side, I said you shouldn't apply so much concealer over to avoid making it look cakey. This is the reason why I said that. When you're going in with the dark powder or your dark eyeshadow, you have to apply it to the front part of your brows, exactly the way I did mine. I'm going to do it in the both sides as well. It makes the front side of your brows look very natural and clean. When applying the brown powder, you take it up to the front side of your brows. You don't need to cover the whole concealer you used, just the front side, and then you drag it down from that particular line down to your nose. That's how you get your contour for your nose as well. Just because I have an event, I'll be going in with a little bit of brown shimmers all around my eye area. But if you're looking for just an everyday eyebrow look, you can just go in with the normal powder and nude foundation as well. So this is the finished look. This is what it looks like. Nobody's going to believe that you didn't do your brows with an eye pencil. It is looking so natural and yet it is popping. I'll just go in with the brush to just make further adjustments and it is done. The light went off, so I had to make this particular video without any light at all. I'm just using natural light to show you guys what this look and the final look looks like. This is my brows looking all popping. Hey, it is giving clean girl look, and that is a period. So let me know if this video was helpful to you in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.